Hello everyone and welcome to my SW Metro official Chanel. Christine forewarned all about Tony and now he confirms her fears? The star of Sister Wives, Christine Brown, has been through a lot in the last few years. Tony Padron has now added something strange to her story that has fans of the TLC show scratching their heads. Christine only cautioned fans about Tony's rolling style. Fans can now understand some of what she wanted to say about her son-in-law, but many still find it incomprehensible. Tony Padron relocating family to the East Coast in Sister Wives. Fans of the Sister Wives series consider Tony Padron, the son-in-law of Christine Brown, to be a fascinating character. Fans may anticipate seeing more of Tony, his wife, and their 3 children on TV as Christine resides close to Michael T. Brown Padron and Tony in Utah during the filming of season 19. Approximately 3 months ago, the Padron family relocated to North Carolina. Tony Padron received a fantastic career offer as a top chess tutor, which contributed to the transfer in part. They are hours away from their houses even though they are in the same state as Janelle Brown, her family, and her daughter, Maddie Brown Brush. Was Tony's relocation somewhat motivated by Christine Brown? This 5-member family didn't relocate near enough to Janelle and Maddie to stop by for a fast coffee. However, they moved near enough that a few hours' drive will get them there. Therefore, it's not too bad if they intend to visit. Some Sister Wives viewers are curious as to whether this move is also influenced by the fact that Christine Brown is farther away. Did Christine's daughter and son-in-law think they needed this? And the answer to that question is, indeed, yes. Michael T. clarified that in addition to her husband's professional advancement, they intended to remove themselves from some of the drama. Christine Brown may have had an uncomfortable moment upon hearing this. Still, despite the distance, the drama erupted. Particularly after the Sister Wives fans were alarmed by something this son-in-law mentioned regarding Christine's way of life. Tony's odd relatives to Sister Wives. Christine Brown, a star of Sister Wives, is blissfully wed to David Woolley. He handles her in a whole different way than Cody Brown did. Tony Padron believes that Cody and David are similar men, despite the fact that many people believe they are 2 quite different men. As a result, when he made this claim on Sister Wives, his supporters didn't understand what he was attempting to convey. Then he went into much more detail, which made even less sense. David and Cody are both baby boomers, which is where Tony Padron begins his comparison. Tony considers David Woolley, 60, and Cody, 55, to be boomers. However, given that Cody is only 55 years old, there were some concerns raised. The producer then gave Christine Brown clarification on this. David and Cody are both considered boomers given their ages. Fans consider this to be uninteresting and unremarkable. Supporters of Sister Wives thought this son-in-law's comparison was absurd. Then, when he made another analogy, the crowd were even more irate. Tony replied he didn't understand anything David was talking about. He then remarks on how similar this is to Cody. His father-in-law baffles him with his words. Christine's phone number is. According to Tony Padron, Cody and David are a lot alike. His first point of contention is that both of them are boomers and that when they speak, neither of them makes sense. He supports his assertions of likeness with the fact that, aside from that, they were both spouses of Christine. However, Christine had warned me a while ago. Furthermore, strangely enough, she seemed to point out a likeness between this son-in-law and Cody. According to Christine, Tony says anything comes to mind. The women from the now-dissolved multiple marriage have this to say about Cody Brown. Sister Wives supporters vehemently disagree with Tony Padron's vitriol over David Woolley and Cody Brown's similarities. However, it appears that Christine's caution about her son-in-law speaking without thinking first applies in this situation. According to Christine Brown's theory, Tony Padron made this Cody versus David contrast without giving it any thought. But after giving it some thought, he might conclude it's a fruitless endeavor. But he didn't. Rather than finishing them, he just blurted out his ideas. Fans compare him to his father-in-law as a result of this. Both don't appear to have that filter that makes you stop and consider what you are going to say. This weekend at Bernie's Do-Over, Mary was dragged and forced to feed a video. Star of TLC's Sister Wives, Mary Brown, may be alone among the family, but she hasn't lost her sense of humor following the breakdown of her polygamous marriage. Some of her supporters even say that she missed her true calling because she is so skilled at making people laugh these days. Thus, you have a recipe for laughter if you take 1 part Mary Brown and add 1 part Jen Sullivan. These two are talented, as seen by their contribution to internet humor this week. Mary Brown branches out in Sister Wives. Recently, Sister Wives star Mary Brown and her best friend Jen Sullivan had some free time, so they performed a skit that had the viewers in stitches. There's laughing whenever these two come together. But in a recent post that features some absurdly humorous scenarios, they really went above and above. The 1989 film Weekend at Bernie's is given a new interpretation by the Sister Wives fans in this clip. But Mary refers to this as #weekend@Maris in her hashtags, indicating that it doesn't happen at Bernie's house. Over the weekend, at Mary's. Mary sheds her character from the Sister Wives series in order to play Bernie. He played a man who was discovered dead at his beach party by 2 low-level staff in this well-known film. They received an invitation to spend the weekend at their multi-millionaire boss's beachfront estate. Rather than alerting the police when they find him dead, they drag him around for the weekend. They act as though he is still alive out of concern that they may be wrongfully convicted of the murder. Jen Sullivan portrays the best friend in Sister Wives. Given that Mary is the deceased person in this clip, she thus performs a part akin to Bernie's. The song, People, Let Me Tell You About My Best Friend, is playing in the background as the video progresses. In this video, Jen takes care of her best pal. Mary is dragged about by her, and she even forces her to drink by propping her up at a table. Sister Wives viewers are roaring with laughter because Mary Brown and her best buddy put this together. Jen and Mary try their hand at comedy. The TLC series hardly ever brought Mary's untapped comedic talent to light. However, the most recent video she shared online made many giggle uncontrollably. You'll understand why once you take a look at it below. Fans of Sister Wives have recently seen even more hilarious moments from Mary Brown, as she makes a point of retrieving a toilet paper roll that was dropped from an aircraft in a different post. The toilet paper sweeps across her face as she continues to provide counsel about life. Her advice was to just roll with it. Therefore, a lot of Sister Wives fans argue that Jen Sullivan and Mary Brown may not have been meant to be together. Cody gave Mary Brown the iconic dog necklace. Mary Brown, star of Sister Wives, gave her dog a notorious necklace that her ex-husband, Cody Brown, had given her. She has been released from their church, and they haven't really been in a relationship for more over 10 years. Given that they got divorced in 2014, they are not legally married, at least not in God's view. With that precious gift from her ex, what did she do? For further information, continue reading. Cody gave Mary Brown the iconic dog necklace. Mary Brown ranked first among wives for more than 30 years. After being married to Cody Brown in 1990, she went on to marry Janelle Brown in 1993 and Christine Brown Woolley in 1994. Even though the OG3 lived together and experienced drama and problems, they also had a structure in place. Janelle was the earner, while Christine took care of the family and was the housewife. She enjoyed her liberty and would have rather been in an office than at home. Before Sister Wives debuted in 2010, Mary was employed and enrolled in school. While Robin Brown's arrival was meant to be helpful, it eventually proved to be ineffective. Christine and Janelle began to wonder where they belonged as they noticed Cody showing partiality toward Robin. Janelle and Mary both left the family when Christine did in 2021. Loyalty was one virtue that Cody promoted. Robin was his sole submissive and faithful wife, according to him, but in season 6, Cody had a different song. Cody gave Mary Brown a personalized pendant that read Fidelis. Although the word is Latin for faithful, she decided to put the present to greater use given his recent claims that his first wife was never faithful. Mary shared a video of her own gift-giving ritual on Instagram, during which she gave her dog a personalized Fidelis necklace. Zona met all the requirements to wear such a beautiful piece and was ecstatic with her new adornment. Dimly lit perfection. Fans of Mary Brown adored her color. Additionally, they found it incomprehensible that Cody Brown would accuse her of being disloyal while neglecting to play the video of him giving her the jewelry. Several admirers shared their thoughts in the comments section, recalling that precise moment. From the moment he declared, "Mary has never been loyal. My thoughts have been with that jewelry. Salutations, I adore every hue you have." The original wives weren't deserving of that man-child. Everybody was a saint. This has to be the most amazing shade ever. She is not going to stab someone in the kidneys rolling on the floor laughing. Love is steadfast in a dog, and fans are relieved that Mary left at the appropriate time. They are quite appreciative of how much she has changed and have noticed it. They are drawn to her content because it is lighthearted and entertaining. Zona should cherish the jewelry for a lifetime.